Thierry Henry praised Mason Mount in his first match. The game saw a tale of two halves. In the first we saw that would have been considered the stronger side, and then, in the second, Erik ten Hag played 11 new youngsters. Manchester United dominated throughout, however early on played some excellent football, carving open leads multiple times without reward. In midfield, Mount gave fans plenty of reasons to be optimistic as he played a Bruno Fernandes role, being seen everywhere between the midfield lines. He was starting build-up, making incisive passes and also pressing from the front. Mount gave ten Hag a taste of what he spent £55 million on with that first-half performance today. Speaking to BT Sport post-match, Thierry Henry praised the new midfielder's performance. He said, "Great, first half, we expected it. He had so much courage, you can take so much joy from him. His performance was great, and the thought of having him and Bruno on either side of the midfield running tirelessly. Seeing the number 7 on his back made many compare him to David Beckham. The similarities to the legend continued as he attempted an audacious chip from far out, nearly catching the goalkeeper off his line." Thierry Henry also said that Mason Mount will develop more with ten Hag. So what's your opinion on this? How did you find Mason Mount in his first game? Everton eyeing move for Manchester United forward Anthony ELANGA. Everton are interested in signing Manchester United forward Anthony ELANGA this summer, Foot Mercato report. The Sweden international is out of favor under Erik ten Hag after making only 7 starts in the previous season. Manchester United reportedly want a fee of around 15 to 20 million euros to sanction his exit. ELANGA earned his debut under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer but rose to prominence during Ralf Rangnick's tenure. Everton were interested in signing ELANGA in January, but ten Hag blocked the loan move due to concerns about the atmosphere at Goodison Park. ELANGA hasn't quite kicked on as he would have wanted under ten Hag. He is primarily a left winger but has featured on the right flank and down the middle. The 21-year-old needs more stability and regular playing time to develop his game. He is behind Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho and Alejandro Garnacho in the pecking order. Considering the competition for places at United, it would be better for ELANGA to leave Old Trafford this summer. His current deal expires in June 2026. The Red Devils should demand a fee of around 20 million euros from the Toffees. Everton could be an excellent place for ELANGA to revive his career. Manchester United keeping tabs on Newcastle-linked Championship star. Leicester City forward and Newcastle United target Harvey Barnes admired by Manchester United. Manchester United admire Leicester City star Harvey Barnes, who is on the radar of Newcastle United this summer, according to the Daily Mail. The Magpies are interested in acquiring the English national services in the ongoing transfer window. However, the Tyneside outfit still have some work to do before getting a hold of his signature. Eddie Howe's team are looking to add the forward to their ranks and have done the groundwork regarding the same. However, as things stand, the St. James Park side are not in a position to meet the Foxes' £40 million price tag on the 25-year-old. Barnes made his way through the youth ranks at Leicester and has developed into a quality player over the last few years. In the previous campaign, the England international was the King Power Stadium side's top goalscorer in the Premier League. At United, the left wing was occupied by Marcus Rashford for most of the previous campaign. The 25-year-old was Red Devils' talisman in Erik ten Hag's first year in charge. Alejandro Garnacho also broke into the first-team setup last season and became a key player for the Dutch manager on the left-hand side of the attack. Barnes' arrival would arguably hinder the Argentina international's development. Therefore, the Red Devils have other areas on the pitch they should focus on strengthening for now. Leicester's asking price for the English national is also considerable. But whether the Old Trafford side will make a concrete move for the 25-year-old remains to be seen. David De Gea's Man United exit makes negotiations with Nottingham Forest for Dean Henderson complicated. Talks remain ongoing. Negotiations between Manchester United and Nottingham Forest over Dean Henderson have been complicated following the departure of David De Gea, reports The Telegraph. The Spaniard announced his departure from the Old Trafford club on Saturday after his contract expired. Talks remain ongoing between the Red Devils and Forest over Henderson, but he is ready to end his 12-year association with the club this summer. The 26-year-old spent last season on loan at the City Ground Club, keeping 6 clean sheets in 18 Premier League games before picking up a thigh injury in January. Henderson's time at the club is expected to come to an end, but his exit depends on whether they successfully land Onana. While the Interstar is tailor-made for Ten Hag's playing pattern, Henderson is also comfortable with the ball at his feet and would not struggle to deliver the goods. He is guaranteed the starting berth at Forest, and it is clear to see why he is pushing for an exit, but nothing is guaranteed just yet, and Man United are in no rush to sanction a sale. Everton have concrete interest in Harry Maguire as £35 million transfer news emerges. Everton are reported to have concrete interest in Manchester United defender Harry Maguire, as his club asked for at least £35 million for his signature, according to Caught Offside. It is reported that Everton will continue the defender's situation at Manchester United until later in the transfer window, as his large price tag is viewed as too high, but could drop if his club want to sell him this summer. Maguire is reportedly set for talks with his manager Erik ten Hag soon, as they look to come to an understanding over his future at the club, and whether or not he will be sold. Ten Hag supposedly wants to trim his squad down, with Maguire on the list of expendable players. Maguire's confidence with the ball at his feet, bringing the ball out of defense and playing into midfield, as well as his dominant aerial presence and goal-scoring ability would make him a valuable asset for Everton as the club look to steer themselves clear of another relegation battle. Mason Greenwood training with Anthony ELANGA in Dubai. Mason Greenwood has been training over the summer to work on his fitness ahead of the new season. With Manchester United's investigation into the player ongoing, Greenwood remains suspended by the club. Greenwood was arrested in January 2022 after a woman made a series of claims on social media. He was later brought forward after charges of attempted rape, assault, and controlling and coercive behavior, which led to his arrest. However, the CPS dropped all charges made against Greenwood in February, and we've been waiting for United to make a decision ever since. But Greenwood has been keeping fit with Manchester United teammate Anthony ELANGA, with the pair in Dubai. Out of favor, Manchester United star opts against making Liga Portugal switch. Former Porto fullback Alex Telles not keen on Benfica move from Manchester United. Manchester United star Alex Telles has revealed that he has no intention of joining Benfica this summer, having played for their rivals Porto in the past. To that end, the defender has been linked with a move to the Lisbon-based club in the ongoing transfer window. However, speaking on the Denilson Show on YouTube, the 30-year-old dismissed talks regarding making a move to the Eagles. United signed Telles from Porto in the summer of 2020 from Porto. At the Dragos, he spent 3 years before the Red Devils came calling for the left-back services. The Brazilian won 2 league titles at the Primeira Liga outfit before joining the Old Trafford side. Benfica, who are one of the Estadio do Dragão side's biggest rivals, won the league in the previous campaign. Therefore, it is understandable that the defender does not want to ruin his legacy at Porto by making his way to the Lisbon-based club.